Hi people and welcome. I'm going to be showing you another indicator. This is from an MT4 account. Okay, this is what you would need. You need to use an MT4 account to do this. You can see it in action. This is the Harmonic dashboard. Okay, now basically how this works is it will show you different candle structures. Okay, it will also show you different pattern structures within inside the actual trading map. So if we look at 5 minute, 15 minute, if we go to 30-minute and 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, daily chart, and then if we actually scroll this down, so if we go out, you'll see that this is showing you a butterfly setup. Okay, this one here, and this is going to give you an idea of when you can get into a trade and when you can get out of a trade, and it's also showing you a point where you can actually start to make some profit on this as well by using these margins. Okay, so you can see it's telling you this particular one, this is USD JPY. So if we was to go through the chart until we see USD JPY, so I'm just going through it now, you'll see that this is a USD JPY. So it's got a 1 minute window, a USD JPY 5 minute window, and USD JPY 15-minute window. So it's showing you on the 5 minute window that this is the butterfly setup, and this is giving you an idea of, like I say, when you can get into a trade, etc. And it's got some great things on here. It also shows you the bearish and the bullish direction, the time frame. So what it's doing basically is giving you a little bit of a setup of how you can use this. Okay, now what I do like about this is that you can click on the AUD and this will bring you into the AUD structure. If you click on here, which is Euro USD, it's then going to bring you onto the Euro USD structure. So you can change your charts using the actual parameters built within inside this indicator, GBP USD. So you see now we're in the GBP USD structure. So it's quite a good little bit of kit. Now if you wanted to add something else with inside your MT4 platform, there's many ways that you can do this. The easiest way is to right mouse click and go to the indicator list, click on the Harmonic dashboard and then hit edit, and then you can add in your input folder something which isn't already there. Okay, so for argument's sake, if you wanted to add in, let's just close this a minute, you wanted to add in EURGBP, and EURGBP isn't in here yet. Okay, so we're just going to see if EURGBP is in here. So EURGBP is not in here at the moment. Then what you would do is, if it has a prefix, you need to make sure that you put EURGBP.I, if that's the prefix, or X. Okay, depends on what your prefix is. So this one in particular, we're going to do EURGBP. Okay, and this hasn't got a prefix, so I just need to add this in. I'm just going to show you how to do this. So you just want to hover over your chart, right mouse click, indicator list, go to Harmonic dashboard, edit, and then you just want to double click on here. Okay, scroll all the way across to the end, make sure that you put a comma on the last symbol, and then EUR, which is euro, then GBP, and now hit OK. Hit OK again. And now when we look through the margin, if we look through, just got to close this. Now if we look through here, okay, in the chart, if we look for Euro GBP, you'll see it's now coming up with this. So if we click on this one now, it's now giving us a completely different time frame with Euro GBP. Okay, and then it's going to tell us what the actual time frame is. So it's showing here that this is a shark. Okay, so this could be a fin with a cipher. It's also going to tell you how many bars ago this was. Okay, so for instance, if we leave this in a 5 minute window and it sees a certain pattern, then it's going to give you a direction of what the trade is going to do. Okay, so let's go straight over now to the actual PDF. Just going to run through this very quickly. You've seen how I'm going to set this up. I will leave this so you will have access to this. Okay, again, this is another chart which you get, which you don't have to pay for. It's all included within inside the academy. So basically what you need to do to set this up is very, very simple. We're going to go over this together. I'm just going to show you exactly how to set this up, etc. What you will find is that there are some important parameters. One of them is the symbols, which I've just shown you how to do. The other one is your time frame. You could set your time frame up if you want to, just to 1 minute only, 5 minute only. Just double click on this value and then it will ask you for true or false. So that's very, very easy to do. And remember what I said to you about the prefix, which is, please note that some brokers are using different names for currency pairs. You just got to make sure that you include that with inside your symbol when you add it into this structure here, okay? Otherwise you're not going to be able to pick it up very easily. So when you're inside this part, okay, the indicator list, all you need to do is just have a little bit of a play with it, see how you get on with it, and you'll see that you can do lots and lots of stuff with this. You can change the color, sort by the symbol, sort by the ascendant. You've got the swing search depth, so you can change the proximity percent, display points. So there's lots and lots of stuff you can do with this. It will then, you can turn off if you don't want the butterfly, the crab or the Gartley, you can turn these off. So you might be on a reliable source that you use which works all the time, and then you might be able to just leave that in that place, and then when you get that symbol come up you will also then be able to use it. You also know that the alert title harmonic pattern signature is going to come up with it as well, and you can set this up if you want to as a pop-up alert. So if you double click on this, put this to true and then hit OK, what this is going to do is this is going to come up instantly when in a bullish or bearish market, that at any time with inside the harmonic dashboard and all the symbols, it's going to come up with an alert in the window. It's going to give you an instant alert, so it's going to give you an idea when that's going to come up. Okay, so that's going to really help in that side of it. So just so you know how to set this up, it's very, very simple. All you need to do is go to File, then you want to go to Open Data folder. You'll notice actually as we carry on that the harmonic alert has come up straight away, and it's telling us that there is a bullish momentum on this one, and it's telling us that the M1 bullish Gartley pattern, which is this one here, which has come up with an AUD USD. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the trade while I do this to see if this works. Okay, so I'm just going to move this down here, AUD, just go back to alerts. So it's AUD, just got to find it. AUD. AUD USD. And this was in a bullish, so we're going to right mouse click, we're going to go to the one click trading, we're going to change this to 0.0.1, 0.01. I would highly urge you just to do that only. The reason why is because as soon as you start playing around with just doing one lot, you are going to blow up your account quicker than you can blink an eye, I tell you. Okay, so my advice to you is to make sure that you just do 0.01, and now I'm going to hit buy, and I'm going to buy this trade. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, just going to neaten this up so you can see this is in action, and we're using just the harmonic structure to do this. Okay, this is why I thought this would be really handy for you to see. You can see that the charts just come up. I'm instantly going into the trade, so I'm now relying on the pattern that has come up with inside the chart to tell me that AUD USD is in a bullish momentum. Okay, you can see that it's going to be floating around here. This is why it's very, very important to be at 0.01, because if we was at 1, then this would be 20 times, so we'd be at $19 out of profit already. Okay, so this is why it's very, very important. If we're 0.01, we're at 0.09%, which is not too bad to worry about. It's only 9 cents that I'm actually trading with at the moment, and I'm just going to set up the stop loss because I'm running an actual, this is a funded, this is an actual demo account, but this is actually a prop firm which I'm running on. I just want to make sure that I set this up so I don't damage my prop firm, so I'm just going to do this very quickly. So my take profit at the moment I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's only the stop loss that I need to make sure I put in. So if I've gone for a buy trade, I just need to make sure that my actual price, that there is a price with inside here. Otherwise what will happen is it will throw me out. Basically I'll end up having problems. You notice now that I'm getting lots and lots of harmonic signals that are popping up all over the place. We've still got EURGBP, which is bearish, bearish, bearish. Now I don't suggest that you just go ahead and add every single one of these in. What you need to do is do your own due diligence, etc. Remember what I've shown you with inside the academy. There's lots of other indicators that you can use. Remember to use the 50 MA. It's very, very powerful. The 200 MA, the MACD will work very well as well, which give you times where you can get in and out. And of course there's the Bollinger Bands. Lots and lots of training that's already included with inside the actual modules that you will be able to get access to. So you know, I'm just basically just showing you. You can see that this is starting to come into profit. So you can see that the actual trade that I've just taken with the AUD USD, which was in a bullish momentum, is now just starting to jump up and down with inside this line. So all I need to do is just make sure that I pop in a stop loss before I end up having issues with my prop firm. So I'm going to be using the 0.66539. So I'm just going to double click on here, and I'm just going to add in my stop loss, which is 0.66. I'm just going to try 539. Let's get rid of this. There we go. So I've got 0.66. Double check to make sure that's right. Okay, so 0.66539, which is like so. Okay, and now I'm going to hit modify, and I'm going to hit OK. Now what I've done is I've created a stop loss, which is on this particular line here. Okay, you'll see that I've just moved the stop loss line to 0.66526. If you find that it's coming below this line, okay, you can actually manually move the stop loss backwards and forwards, and this is just going to stop your trade from locking out, remembering that you're using what risk you've got with inside your actual trading platform, and what money you're using. Okay, so this is why it's very important for me just to show you this. You can see this is bouncing backwards and forwards at the moment. You can see there's another one in USD JPY, which is just slightly starting to go up. This is because gold is falling at the moment, and USD JPY seems to work in the opposite effect. This is the very reason why I've got this trade open at the moment, because I just want to grab a few pounds if I can, just to help with my actual prop firm. So that's why I've done that. So you can see now that this is all in action. Now if I wanted to take a trade, I actually wanted to have an actual take profit trade, then I would just include, I'd probably go just below this line here, because it's where the most support and resistance values are. Of course this one here you could say would be more valid, okay, because you've got all these points here. This could actually be our next window for us to trade in, which is going to be, so if I just go just below this point here, like there, and we stop, this could almost be our next trading window. Okay, so then if it breaks past this point, then I know it's going to go up. If it breaks below this point, then I know it's going to go down. And this is just going to give me a point of what's going to happen. So I'm going to pop in now 0.66589. Okay, so we're going to go to take profit, and I'm going to put 0.66 in my take profit, 0.66589. You see that I've popped that in there, and I'm just going to hit the modify button, click OK, and you'll see that if I move these out of the way now, and move this one out of the way, just close that, you'll see that, actually believe here, you'll see that this is my actual take profit window, which I've just moved up to 0.6605, and you can see that I can do what I like with that if you like. This one here is the actual trading point, so it's just giving you an idea of what you can do. So you can use this almost as an indication of what the harmonic pattern is going to be showing you, and then while the harmonic pattern is in action, you can then see if we're going to get into a point where we're going to trade or if we're going to come out of the trade. So it says it's 0.66563. You can see that this one here is at 0.66539, so this is already at a point where it's going to go into the stop loss, and we want 0.66589, which is our take profit, which is at the top here. Okay, so this is going to bounce about, so I'm only going to lose a few cents if it does go lower than this, and this is a good lesson for you to learn, so you can see how the actual stop loss and the take profit is actually working. Okay, so hopefully that information is going to give you an idea of what's going on. I'm just going to show you just quickly where you need to put your indicator. So if we go to here, go to open data folder, go to MQL4, go here to indicators, and then you want to right mouse click and paste in your indicator, and you see that the harmonic dashboard exe indicator goes into here. Okay, once you've done that, you then want to close this down. Okay, let's just bring this up here. Go to your indicator tablet, which is here. Now it might be closed, so the best thing you can do is just open it, double click, right mouse click, hit refresh, and then you want to scroll through and you'll see that the harmonic dashboard is right here. Okay, so you now know that that's been added, and it's going to give you this little window which is going to basically show you what is going on with inside this trading pattern. And what I like about it is it gives you clear 1 minute window, 5 minute window. Is telling you basically what this is doing, etc. Okay, but remember to do your own due diligence before you go ahead and use this. Test this on the demo account first and see how you get on with it. All the very best until my next video. Cheers, bye now.